The problem with filler episodes, man, there's a big problem, in my opinion, in Miraculous Ladybug episodes with filler episodes. There's nothing wrong with a good filler episode here or there. But my problem is the fact that this story, I feel like for it to have more progression, it needs to have, instead of those filler episodes, why not replace them with meaningful episodes? For example, let me just give you a small example. Cat Blanc really should have been a 2-part because it felt too rushed. Same with Ephemeral. It felt way too rushed. And the fact that he's like, oh, milady, oh my god, now Gabriel Agreste knows that Cat Noir. Okay, that makes 0 sense because that's based off of what? A word? A word? And if it's that common, don't you think other people would call their significant other that? At this point, especially with how famous they are, milady, I don't know if, has he said it on screen? I don't know. And especially if he has in front of other people, and let's say, and it's probably being used, they are literally, think about it like this, catchphrases from superheroes are constantly being used in real life. Like, it's a bird, it's a plane, no, it's Superman, blah, 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 something like that, right? Probably same thing with Cat Noir and Ladybug. So, okay, and? Okay, Ephemeral. Ephemeral really should have just been a 2-parter also, because it was way too rushed. The whole development, it could have been a 2-parter. Instead of having that stupid episode Penalty, or instead of having that episode of, Penalty. I just do not like Penalty. I don't. Or even Queen Banana. I don't like Zoe. Like, okay, you can hate me or whatever, but I don't like Zoe. I don't. She literally replaced Chloe Bourgeois for no reason. There is literally no reason, in my opinion, for her to be replaced. That's just my opinion, though. And I understand a big part of the show is literally the love square. It's literally character development, but the character development they're giving us, there's some, but it really isn't it, kind of, because some of it was just too whack. Like, I get it. It's a kid show. But just because it's a kid show doesn't mean you can't put deeper meanings into things. But I guess what they're trying to say is, put more depth into the characters. Which, that is understandable. You could put depth into the characters without making it a completely different undertone of the show. Because, like I said, I don't really think it'd be appropriate to change the whole, doing too much and make it kind of like a Total Drama Island or something. Because that would be doing too much, like, not gonna lie. In case y'all don't know what I mean, if you've never watched Total Drama Island, it's just that there's a lot of, like, adult jokes and stuff like that, which I feel like should not be in Miraculous. Like, that's why I kind of disagree when people are saying they should gear it towards a different audience. Like, I get what they're saying, but I have to disagree because, like I said, 4-year-olds, 3-year-olds, 5-year-olds watch the show. My little siblings watch the show. You know what I mean? You can't just do that. You can't. Like I said, it's just like turning Caillou into an adult show. Anyways, done with that little rant. Another irritating thing in Miraculous Ladybug. Y'all are telling me I've made 2 continuity error videos. There's probably other continuity errors that I just can't think of. But since I haven't been watching the first 3 seasons in a while, I'm going to rewatch them and probably find some more continuity errors. You're telling me Adrian knew how to play soccer? Cat Noir, he did. But yeah, you're telling me Adrian and Cat Noir can't play soccer a bunch of episodes later towards the end? Out of here. You, Miraculous, for doing that. You, writers. I'm serious, because how is this possible? Excuse my language, but how is this possible? How do you not watch your own show? How do you not... Like, oh, Cat Noir's the butt of the joke. Okay, well, if you're going to do that, make it an episode before Furious Fu. Make it up, or put Furious Fu towards the last episode, I guess. And they're both filler, so I guess they don't matter as much anyways. But, then we could have at least assumed, hey, Adrian knows how to play soccer. Hey, he learned. Wow. Or they could have even said it. Oh, I thought you didn't know. Well, I learned how to play recently. Oh, well, it's cool. Or I've been learning from this class. Anything. Literally. But no. Guess what they decide to do? The opposite. And don't even get me started on just other stuff. Adricans. I literally made that episode. A video on that. Go watch my continuity error videos. Go watch them. There's only 2 so far, but go watch them. Link is in the description down below. Anyways, that shit just pisses me off because how is a show? How is a show? And I don't care if you could be like, ew, it's just filler, it's just filler. I don't care if it's just filler. That is so makes 0 sense. Is it just because you hate Cat Noir / Adrian that much that you're literally gonna make him the butt of a joke and can't even have continuity? The problem with this Miraculous Ladybug isn't like Family Guy or something where it's just an episode basis where what happens doesn't matter. You know what I mean? It matters. Everything that happens tends to roll over in the next episodes, especially in season 4. Everything. It literally does. So you can't even be like, oh, it's just a one episode. What are those called when the episodes are just, oh, it's called episodic while the other is serialized, I guess. This is more serialized. We have actual arcs development in this show. Everything that happens, kind of pretty much for the most part, usually, unless they pull a Carte Blanche with Bunnix, or Ephemeral with time travel, unless they pull something like that, we're good. You know what I mean? We're good. I love how season 4 ended. I was actually quite surprised because it is a kid's show, but we all know that Shadow Moth ended up taking the stuff that was in the Miracle Box. Pretty much all the Miraculouses except Ladybugs and Cat Noirs, which is the ones he pretty much needs anyways. But my problem with that is, okay, I love it. I love that. But didn't he just win? There's literally time travel. Maybe we'll figure something out in season 5. But couldn't he just go back into time before his wife passed? And knowing what he knows now, he could have just fixed the Peacock Miraculous. Prevented pretty much almost all of this. Sure, that'd be pretty messed up as a viewer. And you'd be like, what? Like, that'd be a messed up way to end a kid show, but I'm just being realistic, like what would happen in real life. Or hell, if he really wanted to get it right then and there, he could have just, used time travel, figure out the location of Ladybug, use time travel, maybe pause time. Who knows? I don't know if you could do that with the time travel. I know you could time travel, but maybe just go exactly into a specific moment and take it from them. Or does he just suck that bad? Is he just that bad? Is he just a terrible villain? Like he's literally bad at his job. Anyways, these are just some rants of Miraculous. Ooh, another thing that's so irritating is the fact that, originally, Luca, when he was introduced, he was supposed to be married, he's married nice and blah, blah, blah. Other love interests, blah, blah, blah. We know this. She caught things from him, blah, blah, blah. They became boyfriend, girlfriend, blah, blah, blah. They broke up. My deal is the fact that they made him a twin with Julika. I know damn well Luca looks older than the rest of the other people. I don't care if it's a cartoon, just his vibe. The fact he's supposed to be 17, well, Marinette's like, 14, 15? By this time, pretty sure she's 15, just because the Christmas special has already passed, so she is second semester of school, so she's probably a little bit older now. And I don't care what Wiki says, they're always changing the ages of the characters. I can't really remember when, but I could have swore I saw something a while back where it was talking about how they kept changing the age. Anyways, Luca was supposed to be an older boy. That is better than the idea of him and Julika being twins. Maybe they did that for the fact of it being a kid show and they didn't want it to have an adult theme. Speaking of adult themes, they tried saying, Thomas Ashton. And somebody's like, why can't we have a sleepover, A sleepover between Nino, Alia, and, Marinette and Adrian. And he's like, it's too much. Oh, with Truth or Dare. And he's like, it's too much of an adult theme. Oh, they're still kids. That don't really mean, they're teenagers, actually. But that don't really mean, they have to... It's not like they're going to be asking inappropriate questions. It'd be some more cute stuff, especially to fit that childhood, the child kid show. They could have been like, oh, is it true that you have a little bit of feelings for Marinette, while maybe Marinette's in the restroom or something. I don't know, man. And they're just gonna be like, nah, she's just a friend. They're gonna be like, are you sure? Are you sure, buddy? Or something, I don't know, man. But anyways, something better than what I just said. But I do think it would have been a cool idea for a sleepover. But apparently, it is too adult because Truth or Dare. Truth or Dare is not adult because you could literally dare somebody to go do a cartwheel. You know what I mean? But anyways, so I just thought that was kind of interesting. I don't know if y'all knew that, but I did, so I'd like to share that. This was part 1 of my rant. Go like, go comment, go subscribe, turn on the notification bell. If you want to watch some edits, go to my Instagram page. Here it is. Link in the description too. This is the Instagram handle. And see you later. Peace.